My journaling friends, it's Michelle from Seaweed Kisses, and I just have to share with you my wonderful leather covers that I got from LeCow Leather Company. Oh my gosh, this trifold is so beautiful. For those that follow me on Instagram, a lot of you guys message me asking more details about this, what kind of leather, the style, who made it, even though I tagged them in my last, I think it was like 2 posts back. But I thought for those that are on YouTube and don't necessarily go on Instagram often, I would share that with you here. So this is my beautiful undyed leather cover. This is a trifold and it is beautiful. I cannot stop playing with it and touching it and just oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful thick piece of leather with so much sturdiness. And I like that this fits my Moleskine notebook. It can fit in A5, but I asked Diamond, who is the owner and crafter behind his beautiful leather works, if he had any covers that would fit my Moleskine covers. So he said that he can actually make any of his covers fit. So that's why I love his artistry and his craft, because he is so quick to respond and work with you on setting up whatever design you'd like. I want to share with you how this fits with my notebook. So again, these details, they're all customizable. If you want maybe this pocket facing the other way, if you only want one pocket, you can set this up however you want. But to give you an idea of how this would fit, I would just slip my Moleskine in this pocket here, and then I would just flip it over like this and then fold it over like that and then clasp it. Oh my gosh, this little chunky baby is so beautiful. And I still have room for like a pen to slip in here. So this is my art journal. And I thought this would be a great cover for it, because if I want to carry around extra paper goods, which I do have, I always have extra bits in here, like paper ephemera for some art spreads that I want to add in these pages. I'm always like clipping in things and collaging. So I thought this cover would be great to add all those in here. And look how much space this can fit. Oh my gosh, it is like so beautiful. I love it. So you can get this in his other leather covers. And I mean, you guys can ask for any details down to like the stitching. You can even pick out your button designs, the elastic color, just any fine detail. Diamond's wonderful. He will work with you on just about anything. Here's another beautiful piece that fits my Moleskine. This leather is like the smoother, shinier piece, but just to give you an idea of how compact you can get it. If this is a little bit too big for you, Diamond also does thinner leathers that will fit your needs in different colors. This has the same color stitching, the blue on blue, this pocket on the front, and it's nice and thin. Different pocket design here, so lots of varieties that you can choose from. I noticed with my preference with my Moleskine covers, I wanted something that would really hug my notebook. I don't like a lot of overhang, so this is perfect for my bullet journal. A little thing I've been working on during these last couple weeks is a new bullet journal. For those that are new to my channel, I am obsessed with journaling and art spreads. Not only am I obsessed with art journaling, but I have been loving this Moleskine expanded notebook. I know Moleskine is maybe not the favorite for a lot of you experts, paper users, but this baby is what works for me. It gets my creative flow going. It motivates me to pick up the book and just write and draw. And that, I think, is what's really important when it comes to your journaling journey, is to find a notebook that you connect with, that you just love reaching for, and I promise you magical creativity and the sparks will come. They'll just come to you. Not to get off topic, but if you are interested in like a flip through of this, I do have some pages that you can see on this little card. So click up there and you'll see a full flip through of my pages and what this little notebook all consists of, because this was last year's notebook and then I moved into another one. So this is this year's. I'm pretty much almost done. Halfway through, just like halfway through the year, but I'm pretty sure I'll complete it. But I love this book. So I told Diamond I wanted a cover that would fit the Moleskine, and for this is perfect because, like I said, it hugs this notebook perfectly fine. And I would say this is more like an A5 slim. So he does make different sizes. You can get, you know, A6, B6, A5, A5 slim, which is what the Moleskine is. It's a A5 slim, and this is what I'm talking about. I love how my covers would like hug the notebook. I don't like the notebooks or the covers that have like that extra overhang because I feel like it just takes up too much room, and I told him I don't really need a pen loop because I use different pens, you guys, and they come in different sizes, so I wanted more flexibility with that. When there's no pen loop, I just find it easier to, I don't know, just to work with. So I don't have to worry about anything bulking out of here. So this is just to give you a general idea of what the A5 Slim would look like. But oh my gosh, this next cover I'm about to show you, I love this one. And Diamond was really patient with me throughout the process because he has a whole variety of leather pieces and different colors and different elastic and stitching colors. So I was just like, where do I start? But I knew that I wanted some type of like green. I really love like olive greens and mustard yellows, more like warmer tone colors. So being that I already had this undyed cover, I didn't really want to lean towards anything too brownish or camel color or like caramel because I wanted something a little bit different, but still a color that I loved. So I drafted out this design. And for those that are curious, yes, I have 3 Moleskine expanded. These are the art journals. So this one's the completed art journal. This is the one I'm working on right now. And I know this is new to most of you, but this is my bullet journal. So I am just using this as a planner. It won't probably chunk up as much because it's just going to have like daily plans and whatnots. But if you're a Patreon member of mine, you're already familiar with this. But in here, in my bullet journal, I kept it kind of simple. I literally just snapped a shot of this image and I told him that I wanted the outside to be a beautiful like green color, but I wanted a contrasting inside. So in here I asked him to show me maybe any type of like gold colors. I wanted a green and gold combination. And then see, even right here, the traveler's notebook, I wanted this to be a folio style plus a traveler's notebook because I can be indecisive. You know, one month I want to use a traveler's notebook, one month I want to be back in a bound notebook. So this is like the best of both worlds. I can use my Moleskine and I can also use another elastic to add in maybe like a dashboard or like a zipper cover that I already have from my traveler's notebook collection. So here I just wrote it, right here I put the notes like this is for Moleskine expanded, so he knows like the measurements to kind of work with. I didn't want a lot of overhang. And then matching cover, I don't know what this match cover, I think I meant to put matcha cover because I messaged Diamond and I asked him what type of greens he could show me, and I think he had like a peacock and he had the matcha, which is beautiful. So I think I meant matcha. So the matcha green on the outside and then some type of gold side folio pockets with the elastic. So you guys, you see how basic this is, and he understood my little request just based off of these scribbles. And let me show you what he helped me design. Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh, my beautiful baby here. she is, oh my gosh, you guys, she is so gorgeous. I think this is like my favorite cover that I have. Seriously, because I designed it. It's like I didn't have to buy it as is, meaning I got to choose. I literally just picked out everything, like this matcha color. I asked him to do this little belt closure because I saw this on his Etsy. I did like the buttons, but I don't know, I felt like with this little belt cover, my bullet journal, if it expands from me stuffing it with paper goods, it could hold it with the belt closure, so it would allow it to bulk up. And I wanted the contrasting stitching here. So this stitching that I used is like a gold, and again, Diamond was so great. He actually sent me pictures of all of his like gold colors, and he put it up against this leather so that way I could see and get a better visual of what it would look like. And then the inside, oh, this beautiful color. It's kind of like, it looks like orange-ish, goldish. I don't know if this is the old boot leather, but it's so beautiful. And the elastic, he asked me what color I wanted, and I wanted like these brighter colors. So I really like how the elastic has this closure. I know a lot of traveler notebook makers, they have like a tied knot here, so it gets like bulky and just I don't know. This finish looks very clean and refined, so I really like it. Looking at the edges, it's very thin, not too thin, but thin enough where it's just beautiful. I just love every little detail. The inside, the little suede details here. So yes. And let me show you how it looks once I put my Moleskine inside. I will just slip it. I will probably, obviously wouldn't need the elastic, so I could just slip it in the back pocket like this, and then pushing it towards the very end. It's so easy, and this is how it looks. The thing I really like about this cover is that these bands, they don't interfere with my notebook. So when I close it, it doesn't add too much bulk. It's not in the way. I can still write with this and it stays open and flat, which is another reason why I love the Moleskine notebook. But you guys, oh my, this cover is like, it reminds me of a tiger. These little stripes here and the orange, it's like my green tiger. Even though it's a green matcha color, but this matcha leather is beautiful, and the way it feels, it has like this luxurious pebbly feel, and it smells like, oh my gosh, it smells like beautiful leather craftsmanship. So yeah, you can even go down to the details of the color of the stitching, but I told Diamond this is I like how it has like the same green stitching on the outside. So here is an overview of how it, let me move this out of the way, of how my LeCow cover looks. Oh, so beautiful. And you see how this cover just hugs my notebook. There is hardly any overhang, this is exactly how I like my leather covers. I know a few weeks ago I asked you guys to tag and recommend some leather makers, so thank you guys so much for your recommendations. And I'm so glad that I connected with the LeCow Leather Company. Oh, here's their little embossed logo. Gosh, can you guys tell? I just love this notebook. You just have to feel this for yourself. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see how it patinas. And see this strap here, if it gets, oh, let me show you with my art journal. So because this isn't as bulky, I kept even one of his stickers. He had this on his package and I kept it as a little souvenir on my bullet journal. But let me show you how this cover would look with a bulky Moleskine, if you're wondering. So for reference, I will use my last year art journal. You could see how thick it is, even though I don't think my bullet journal would look like this because I'm not going to be painting and gluing it in. If I let's just pretend I slipped the pockets back in there This is what I'm talking about. I love how it still hugs the notebook. So if it's thick, this little strap would still hold it. You see, like it still fits my Moleskine perfectly, and that is exactly what I wanted. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Diamond, for helping me customize my beautiful dream journal, or my, not journal, my notebook cover for my Moleskine. And I will leave all of his information down below so you guys can check it out. Tell him that I sent you and say hello. Yeah. Okay, that is that. I think I've done enough rambling, but thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Feel free to comment if you have any questions down below. And again, if you have any questions about your leather pieces, I know Diamond has an Etsy shop that you can look at some of his quick grab and go covers, but he is also quick to respond on his Instagram if you have any questions about customizing. And he has a YouTube channel, so go check out his YouTube channel. You can see a lot of the leathers that he has, and he goes over some of the customized orders that he's done in the past. So I will link all of his information down below. Here's his card. It goes by LeCow, and his Etsy shop is Le-Right. So when you see the link, if you're like, what's this Le-Right? He has, he goes by both of those names here. So here's his information, but again, I'll link it down below so it's easier for you to click on these. So let me know if you guys do get one of Diamond's covers. Let me know what you guys get, or if you have one, feel free to link it. If you guys ever do get a cover, tag me on Instagram. I would love to share it with other people. And I just love supporting people that are just passionate about their craft and their works, and you know, just being in love with the journal community. So I love how proactive he is, and he is just such a wonderful guy. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of I keep like showing it and holding it, but you guys, I really love this notebook. Let me just say this too, a quick little not rant, but you know, on my YouTube channel I get a lot of sent in covers and people messaging me, and this is no way like bragging, but I get a lot of companies and planner makers, you know, offering to send me stuff for free if I could just promote their stuff. And you guys, I don't know if you are a follower of mine on Instagram or on YouTube, but if you guys haven't noticed, I really don't promote other planners that I don't like. So everything that you see on my channel, all of the makers that you see, those are products that I genuinely love and I obviously recommend. So the Moleskine, yeah, I know the Moleskine notebooks aren't popular, but you know what? I really don't care because I love it. So I only talk about and geek about stuff that I really love. So I wanted to share this leather cover with you from Diamond and his shop because I love his craft. I love the flexibility. I love how patient he is with offering to make anything that you want. I'm so glad I came across his shop, and a lot of leather makers that have contacted me, you know, they're great, but I feel like they couldn't offer everything that you know, maybe fit my style, whether it was like this closure, whether it was the type of leather material or the colors, the variety, the flexibility. So that is all that to say, I highly recommend LeCow's shop if you're interested. And yeah, so if you're familiar with the LeCow brand, comment down below, let others know your experience and what beautiful covers you have, and share them so we could all see. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.